Hey guys, what's up?
What's going on?
This is Fuze Unbothered, brought to you by Upfront and Personal.
Yeah.
And Gabby here.
Hi guys, Medici here.
Sup, Daddy? AB Akins here.
I like the way we're doing as if we're marking attendance. All right, I mean, we always have a lot to talk about, and today is no exception. There's so much that's going on. Remember, there was a time when nightlife promoter Cubana Chief Priest came out and accused reality TV star Maria, right, of snatching his sister's husband. There were a lot of basketball that period. People were saying, this, that. And she didn't say much about it. But now she has finally had something to say about the whole thing. We'll go on this short break. We'll tell you what she talked about when we get back. Don't go anywhere.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation, and I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter, and the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Fuze Unbothered.
So Maria has finally come out. There was a whole lot of story. People were saying, oh, so this is the guy who goes by the name Kelvin, was the person that
Rolina.
Yes, and she was accused of cheating. She was accused of cheating with him, and she was accused of dating him, right? And so at that point, this man broke up with his wife, who he had like 2 children with.
Broke up or divorced or separated?
Divorced.
Yeah.
It finally led to a divorce. I think it finally, it finally led to a divorce. But basically, Cubana Chief Priest at the time was coming out and saying, see, I don't like this disrespect. Why would now Maria, after snatching my sister's husband, go ahead and threaten her? That's where the whole story was all about. But Maria's finally come out and she said, see, I did not snatch anybody's husband. I'm not responsible, for anybody's home break. But I just want you to know that if breakfast is going to be served to me, it's going to be served with ice cream. She said, I think with ice cream. So it leaves people wondering, what exactly is happening? Is this relationship about to come to an end? Why is she starting to speak out now?
I think she's just trying to clear her name that
I'm her husband snatcher.
Yeah, that's all. She doesn't like the narrative that makes her feel like she's the homewrecker.
Yeah, so my question is, when things like this happen, why is it the female who's always to be blamed? I mean, the guy is the one with the family, he's one married, he's one with 2 kids. So why are we blaming Maria? Maria didn't just suddenly disappear from the blues and say, you know what, I'm going to make you break up. I'm going to break up your home. I'm going to make you divorce your wife. Why weren't talking about the guy?
I think at that time, she had, said something about not even knowing that the guy was married.
Oh, really?
I think she had said something like that.
Well, I don't believe that narrative. How would you be so why you don't invest? Okay, it's possible.
It's possible.
But not after being with the person for a long time.
Well,
I mean, we're in the jet age. This is social media.
It's easy to know.
Men, if they want to hide, they will hide.
So, Gabby, you that knows men, you need to tell us your experience.
But you know that if a man wants to not make it clear that he's married because he has the intentions of cheating, it's very easy.
It's very easy. But now that since she discovered that he was married or he's married, why hasn't she left? Why is she
when
still
she
with him?
discovered, that was the period when his marriage was ending.
But she's obviously still with him because she said if she's been sad breakfast, she will gladly take you ice cream. What does that mean?
So here's the thing. What happened during that period was he was away from his wife. This man in question was away from his wife. He was in Dubai and I think the wife was in Nigeria. Then they weren't really talking. Things weren't really going well. But it's not like they had divorced officially, right? And then she goes over to try to see the man and then she gets there and sees him, Maria is actually the one that opens the door according to the story, and she's dressed in the man's t-shirt.
Ooh. Freaky.
So you can imagine, right? So so she was just finding out, probably finding out at that time that the wife was finding out that he was cheating. They were probably both finding out at the same time. So why did she decide to still stay and date the man?
Exactly.
I don't know.
I mean,
she's getting ice cream a lot. Don't you think so? But then let's
wait. Let me just read a little bit part of what she said. Also, she said, my silence was because I was trying to respect some of the people and their privacy, some of the people that were involved and their privacy. She says, I have a family that looks after me. My man looks after me. So that's a sign that
she's obviously
still dating him. And she said, I work really, really hard. I don't want to say the exact words, to look after myself. At the end of the day, she goes and ends everything by saying, this is life. I'll always be happy. That's a promise to myself. But for now, I just want to dance under the sunset, make nobody stop my enjoyment. I just want to point out that she's using Joe Boy's Sip My All lyrics, to end this post, So I
feel like she has gotten to a point where she doesn't want to let go. She has obviously falling.
Yes, now, I get this.
It's not really about the money. I don't think it's about the money.
Yeah,
right now,
they're not feelings attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get this a lot. Men like us, are hot cake like.
Yeah, maybe you're gonna say something.
Move?
Yeah.
Multina, share happiness.
Fuze Unbothered.
Moving on, there's a viral video of a woman. She's a preacher, I believe. Who was I would use the word, and I'm not mincing my words, all right, who was harassing two young ladies for their outfits in the marketplace. Apparently they were on the very free t-shirt and maybe a short.
Bomb shorts. They were wearing bomb shorts.
Yeah, and they walked into the market and this woman accosted them and harassed them. She rained fire and brimstone on them with words like, why would you dress like this? Don't you know there are people's husbands that will come out to the market here, that you can't be a child of God and look like this? Why are you naked? And I mean, I saw the video and it was very, very, very distasteful and annoying.
What is this one that you people are wearing like this? Hello, I'm talking to you. Am I not old enough to be your mother? Look at the way you dress. And I'm talking to you, you're just passing. Where are you coming from? Why do you dress like this inside the market? Can you give me good reason? Can you two of you give me good reason why you strip naked inside the market? Can you give me reason? Speak to me quickly. Can you give me reason why you dress like this? You were in the house where? What kind of business are you doing in this house? That you're dressing like this? You don't know people's husband are here? You want to put men to loss? How long will this kind of madness continue? How long? How long? Now look at you. You think you're so beautiful? What are you advertising? Tell me what.
What do you guys, did you see the video first off?
Yeah, I did. I feel like I don't even want to give my honest opinion because I don't want to maybe sound rude or anything. But
no, sound rude, man.
First of all, you don't. Okay. You have the rights, I mean, as an elderly person, right? But I feel like there's a limit to this. First of all, this is a marketplace. It's not like you saw them on this. Like, I don't know about you, but when I go to the market, I want to be as comfortable as as I can. I could wear a short on a big t-shirt. And I feel like if you're not coming to me, if you're not talking to me, respect is reciprocal. If you're not approaching me with respect, regardless of whoever you're, how old you are, then I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to stand there like they were standing and listening to her. I would walk away.
At some point, I thought she was
going to slap them. Because it's embarrassing. Yeah. It's embarrassing. Actually. Now they've seen themselves on Insta blog. Imagine if you come online and see yourself. I would walk away. I'm sorry. I'll walk away.
Let me tell you, the funniest part of the video is the videographer. The videographer that assigned himself the job to capture that moment.
That was a very, very good moment.
Like she kept talking about how
he had one job and he did it well.
And he did it. He did it well. He delivered on the job. But here's the thing. Here's what I feel about this, right? I feel like I'm a child of God. Let me put it there. But when it comes to these things that are spiritual things, or how your life is supposed to be and all of that, lifestyle modification, telling people how to live their lives is not what you're called to do as a preacher. Tell people about God. Let them have that God in them and let that God direct how they want to live their lives. I don't know if you get what I mean. So you're not going to be the one to tell people that, oh, you're not supposed to have piercings, oh, you're not supposed to wear you're not supposed to have tattoos, you're not supposed to wear this, you're not supposed to wear that, because everybody has this right where they get to choose what they want. I don't know if you get what I mean. So I found that video really, I'm like, what is really
I feel like a manner of approach was absolutely wrong.
There could have been a different way to say it.
There could have been a different way to just call the ladies aside, not embarrass them. Our voice was on top of the roof.
Advertising from here. The God we serve is not a naked God. I want you to know this. Listen to me. Are you a child of God? You are a child of God. What about you? You are a child of God. You cannot know God. So who are you to resemble? You are doing this not to resemble anybody. Christ is coming. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And it does not inside and outside. Are you getting what I'm saying? You strip yourself naked like this. You are eating
She was really yelling.
Here's the thing.
If she could beat them,
I get her message. In fact, this is the first thing she said. She says, I'm old enough to be your mother. So she had to let them know, to humble them first so that she can say what she wants to say. So here's the thing. The old enough to be your mother thing does not always mean that, you can pass on what you want on someone else.
Impose.
Yeah, thank you. That's even the exact word.
Yeah.
Your age is not enough to impose your beliefs on another person.
Yeah.
What if these people were not even, they don't share your faith? Let's start with that. You can't impose that on them just because of your age. So
It's a market. You're supposed to meet different type of people.
You don't even know who is who.
It's not church.
Do you get what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, I get her message. She's basically trying to say,
I don't get her message. I don't want to get the message. You don't stop people. Adults.
I get her
You don't
message.
stop
I
adults.
get her message.
You don't stop adults and just yell at them.
We don't
that
know what
way.
we don't know.
That was
we
really
don't know the ages
embarrassing.
of these ladies. We don't know if they're adults.
They're adults. They are adults
now.
because
I mean,
you
they're both
cannot.
teenagers.
Come on. You're
What
going
if
to
they
the
were
market.
both teenagers? What I
You're
don't
going to the
understand is
market
why
and
they
you
were
don't
so
have-
calm. Maybe because they were shocked at the intensity.
Or they didn't want to be rude.
No, I think they were shocked. Like, what's going on?
Me, I won't wait, Sha. I would walk out. I'm sorry, I'll walk out. You won't. Will you drag me?
The problem now is as they waited now, that's how they got you.
Yeah, they
back
were-
on viral video.
A good video.
Because these days, you can see yourself doing it.
If you see anything that is looking like they want to video you, please run.
JP, have you?
Please just run straight.
But there
the
are
thing is,
better
I do
ways
get
of
her
correcting
message.
people.
I get her message, about not promoting nudity and all of that, and I think it's important. But I'll dress indecently. But the thing is, there's always a better way, to pass that message, especially when you know that the person you're talking to might not share your faith.
So when I saw the video of what those girls wore, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, putting on a big t-shirt and a short just reveals a little bit of your thighs. I don't see anything arousing in that video.
so-
Do you understand? That's because it's me. I mean, probably seen worse and all. You get me? So maybe it's passive aggression.
So I'm actually happy that a guy is the one who's saying this, right? But I think this is something she has seen on TV. She has seen everywhere. Those girls just happen to be the one she pour all the aggression on.
So if those ladies were actually adults, would she have done same? I feel like she took.
That's what I'm saying.
Not like adults.
No,
adults.
like if they didn't accommodate, what she was saying,
exactly.
she wouldn't have been. So it's like she has seen it everywhere. She's seen nudity on TV. She's seen it and she's just like, today I pick you girls, to pour out all my anger on.
Man,
so, it is what it is.
I mean, we can just keep talking about all the wrongs in that video, but then again, it's all good. I mean, please, if you want to communicate with people, just know that not everybody is okay to stop and listen to you like that.
Yeah.
Some people give it to you, bass boss. For every bass, there's a boss. We'll be right back after the show break. Stay with us.
Yeah.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Maltina, share happiness.
Fuze Unbothered.
Alright, so popular TV reality star Neil Akpofure is finally in the news. Now, someone on the streets of Twitter decided to put him on the spot, talking about how he should start dating because he's getting old. And then Neil replies saying that these ladies just want my money and my body.
Which body?
They're not up.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know why Gabby has been
What-
getting on
what-
you.
What is this?
We can't deny the fact that Neil is a fine young man.
He's a hot,
he's every
fine young
girl's
man.
tall, dark,
Okay.
and handsome.
Okay.
So Neo responds saying that these ladies don't actually want me from my heart. They actually want my body and my money.
What happened to his body?
Neo is a fine young man. I don't know why
What
Gabby
is
keeps
Gabby
hating on
doing?
Neo. Neo is a lady's definition of tall, dark, and handsome.
Yes.
I mean, I remember in the house, he was one of those people that I really liked because of his personality and all that. And if you remember, he was actually dating V, former reality star. They actually dated after the house. And I love their relationship. And
It was lovey-dovey, you know.
somebody chopped breakfast and
We don't know.
They've actually not come out to say the reason for their
It
split.
shall ended, sha.
But why it was cool while it lasted, I must say. Okay,
so
now
here's my question to you. Here's my question.
Why
to
is
you.
Gabby hating
No,
on
I'm
her?
not. No. Obviously, I'm not hating on
Gabby,
you.
define your man.
I think
Define your man.
you told me that you were going to ask me this
yes,
question.
I want to actually put you on the spot.
I
because
resist you.
If for somebody that doesn't like someone like me, please,
No.
who do you like?
But here's what I mean. I think
Gabby, you're ignoring the question.
How
I'm sorry.
dare you, Amy.
You're actually ignoring the question.
Just wait. Let me say something, right? God, I feel weak. Okay, so here's the thing. I think Neo is an absolutely handsome man, right? And I think he's
Hot.
fine.
And it's hot.
Maybe I didn't want to say anything.
Yes.
Okay, so I think he's hot. I think he's handsome and all of that. But here's what I'm saying. You saying girls want you for your body and for your. Did he say money?
Yeah, body
Okay,
and
so
money.
but if you say money, yes. But I don't really know about girls like really, running for a man for the body.
What are you saying?
What are you
I'm serious. Like you can find a guy that is attractive, but you could be attractive for anything, like
which is
physical attributes,
exactly.
maybe like his character, his charisma,
Yeah.
all that. But like when he says for my body, it's
we have some girls who like it for his body now.
I get what Gabby is saying.
but you don't. It's like I can't like a guy for the
body.
body.
Maybe because you don't find his body attractive.
No, that's not what I mean.
Do you find his body attractive?
I think he's a very fine.
Do you
guy.
find Neo's body attractive?
I do, but here's what I'm saying. What I mean is, thank God he said money and body, because if he just said body, I can just cancel that thing. Because at the end of the day, your 6 packs doesn't put food on the table. It's not like I'm materialistic, right? But when a guy is like my body, I'm like, you need to tone it down. It's not that serious. When it comes to all this, like, so that my body for me was like, stop. I was like, stop. So that's just it for me. I mean,
Gabby, you are hating.
I'm not hating.
That's
I kind of agree with you, because in the house he used to be a lover, but he kept on saying it that the way he was all over me now, you could tell that no, this one like if he really loves, he really loves.
Yeah.
So this is a different ballgame.
So,
because if a lady comes out to say, oh, they just want to get in my pants, they just want my body and all that. Everybody be like, yes, go, we understand you.
But when a guy is like,
Now a guy is saying that they want my body and it's seeming weird.
It's seeming weird to me.
But it's true. It's true. You're acting like so many girls don't go into this guy's DMs and send funny things.
I'm not saying that. That's
Do you
not
understand?
the
So
case,
he knows what he's saying and he's saying the truth.
I'm not saying he's not saying the
Do you
truth.
understand?
Right? It sounded funny.
Hold on. Before if a old whiskey son, I'm talking about Bolu Aibalu, his mom came out and said, elderly women are sending that body.
No, that's obviously that's for money.
Okay, guys. All right, guys. Whenever Neo finds someone who loves him genuinely, we'll let you know.
Yes, and we do hope you find someone real soon. But what I'm saying all this while is find your speckle. Be attracted to the person. See, do you understand? Okay, Abby. All right, guys. I mean, this is where we're ending this particular episode. Don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel at The Fuze. Subscribe, and we can continue the conversation right there. And on Instagram at Fuze Local, and my handle at Gabby.Gabby.
Follow me on all social media platforms at _Medici.
Follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter at AB_AKYNZ, baby. This is where we have to wrap up the show. From all of us here in the studio, stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.